Hi and welcome to this video where I will be doing a tour of the Vauxhall Holiday Park in Great Yarmouth. We went last week for 3 nights and we booked the Vauxhall Holiday Park accommodation. It took approximately, I think, 4.5 hours to get there, but I believe that's because we stopped on the way to get some lunch. Ordinarily, from where we are, the trip is approximately, I think, 2 hours, 49 or 50 minutes, almost 3 hours if you don't stop, maybe less if you just go express. On arrival, there's a reception, and here we are being shown the direction to the caravan that we had booked
Right?
for this
Because I
holiday.
know this place might be big.
And very simple, very clear. And it's at this point where we found out that you could park your car just outside your caravan, just outside your steps. So that was very handy as opposed to leaving the car in some parks like further away from the caravan. This made it a lot easier because you could just jump in and jump out and load in and load out whatever you took. Now, this was a self-catering holiday, meaning it's self-explanatory really, but I'll just say that uh, it's very important to prepare and plan ahead in terms of the things that you need and in terms of the things that you will be taking. When it comes to food, it's always going to be best to shop in a supermarket locally if you can, or you can shop from your area, your vicinity, and load your car and go that way.
Do you know it could be between
Now,
these family?
in the past,
They
we've
said, look at
always
those black children.
not always booked self-catering.
Then
We've
no
had
probably they'll be black
times when we stayed in a hotel
I'm
before
not. No, I'm not. I
and we were
was
able to
buying my
have
own things.
bed and breakfast. On this occasion, though, I had to really prepare in advance. And one of the things that could be done is you could cook food, freeze it, and pack it when it's frozen and take it with you to make it easier. And then other things like washing liquid, things you need to wash your dishes, everything else you need, your clothes, your toiletries, and everything you take with you, and what have you. Now, this is the actual caravan, and it's self-contained. You've got your kettle, as you've seen. You've got plates, side plates, bowls, glasses, wine glasses in this caravan. And this is general to most caravans. I think most caravans actually provide this kind of you know equipment in the kitchen. There's a microwave, so that microwave means you could warm your food and you can actually cook some types of food in it as well. Some simple meals that you need to prepare, you could probably prepare them in there. Then there's a fridge freezer, and this was quite good because this particular one had a freezer as well, not just a fridge. So you could take
Guys,
frozen
who else
foods
is feeling
and
hot
you
in
could
here?
freeze your food that you cooked and put them in there and just warm it up when you needed it. Here is the a larger room, and then the other rooms were twin rooms, so they had uh, double single beds in them. Um, this particular one, we only had a double bed and twins, and then there was ability to sleep in the main area as well in the living room. If that's something that you don't mind, then that's also possible. Otherwise, there's an option and a range. This particular caravan costs £450. So yeah, so the specific review that I would give about the bathroom here, which is a shower enclosure, a sink, toilet in one, all in one, is that the water was really hot and you've got to be extremely careful. Um, Otherwise, an incident could occur. Leave the window open because it got really steamy in there, and that was not very ideal. Now, here, That's the microwave I was showing earlier, but I was just trying to put some food in and just warm something up. And on the external part, as you can see, this is how it looks. Caravans are across one another, side to side, line to line. And the other thing I would say is that there isn't much privacy. There isn't any net curtains on the caravans, and it's just open. You just open one curtain and that's it. So privacy is not very good at all. And most of the times it was warm, so we had to, if it got really warm, we just closed the curtains and left the windows open slightly just to get some privacy in the main areas. So that's a setback for me. That would be that's kind of a setback, in that the privacy is not very good like that. Grounds are beautiful. Here we were taking a walk after arriving. Shortly after we arrived, we decided to just get out after, I believe now it was then it was around 5:30, maybe 6 p.m. and we're just going towards the arcade area, towards the shop, and we recalled that we had to pick up some things, so we were just taking a walk to just get an idea of the area. And here is a swimming pool. There's an outdoor pool, a mini outdoor pool, which I think is mainly ideal for younger children, toddlers, and maybe children up to the age of, I don't know, 8, 9 maybe, with their parents and so forth. Then there is an indoor pool as well, which was okay. It was warm enough. The flumes, there's a small flume, which if you've been to Butlins before, the flumes at Butlins are a lot bigger. So the flumes that I mistook and thought they had flumes, which was the main reason for me to book the swimming flumes, was actually at the Great Yarmouth Town Centre. That was blue water there. How I got mistaken. But you can actually go to that as well. You can actually go swimming externally. We didn't, and we didn't have time to really go and check it out, or maybe because we had already swum once at this swimming pool at Vauxhall, we didn't bother to go to check out the other public pool in the community. On the whole, based on the experience of my family and I think I would give this park probably a 3.5 out of 5. And the reason being because of some of the things that I mentioned with the hot water, with the privacy, the swimming pool, and some of the activity areas. There isn't that much for physically to do in terms of older youth, older children. There is a bit more, I think, for younger children. And but any holiday that you go to, any break you take, the purpose of it, I mean, for us was to get away together and spend time together and just relax and enjoy ourselves. So it works well like that. It works well like that. And of course, Great Yarmouth is absolutely exactly as it says. It's great when you step out by the seaside. It really is very vast. And we took quite a long walk from the starting area side up to the very further end of Great Yarmouth. I believe there's 1 or 2 videos that I have put up. But yes, this is the walkway, I think, that was leading us towards the side of probably the entrance and exit area. These areas are covered up, and in the midst of there, amongst these plants, there are areas for younger children. Like I said earlier, there seems to be a lot more for younger children here. Yeah, in terms of cleanliness, the park itself and the grounds are really clean and tidy. However, I personally didn't find standing in the caravan itself that clean. I didn't find it that high standard to me. And out of 5, there were jumping about on the table, which was very funny and interesting. But yes, that's part of them. That's part of the environment that they attracted to this environment. And here we were heading into the arcade area and shop as well. Now, there's a shop that's why I said, like earlier on, you get yourself organized ahead of time, get your shopping done, and don't forget to subscribe if you found some value here or any of my videos. And until next time, God bless you and